What's up, duelists? Today, 8-man tournament, but this time I'm playing the White Ravens top 16 Diva Frog deck list. It's been a very long time since I've played frog decks on the channel, dedicated frog decks, especially like this one, and I think it's time. I think it's time that we run it back, and I think this deck list really spoke to me. It's got a lot of really cool cards in it, cards I never really get to play with, like Salvage, Moray of Greed, and Flip-Flop Frog. I like all of these cards a lot, and then it's also got just the swag of the White Raven attached to it, so I have to play it. I have to try it out. I have to see if it's the sauce. My biggest concern with this deck list is going to be pulling the rug. Hopefully we can find ways to play around that using our Unifrog. But other than that, make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already. I know you guys like the content. I know how many of you guys watch multiples of these videos but don't subscribe. I can see it on my end. I can see it in the analytics. I know who you are, all right? I'm just saying. I know who you are. I know who you are. All right, we got round one of the 8-man with Diva Frogs versus Plus HD. Good luck, have fun. Also, if you want to go the extra mile and support the channel, I've got a brand new quick draw Dandy Warrior deck. And with my brand new let me click dueling book. Bruh. Okay, hold up. I've got a brand new Quick Draw Dandy Warrior deck that I played in an 8-man tournament, and that video is up on members only as of right now. So definitely go check that out. We could go turn 1 Android. We could save the Diva if we want to because we have brain control. I think I'm going to set the Dupe Frog and keep it simple. I want to get access to Treeborn Frog ASAP. Opponent's just not gonna bite here, which is fine. We can actually just vibe and chill. We have the initiative. They're going to have to play the card first unless they want to end phase discard. So let's see what they want to commit here. Either it's going to be a back row or a monster. Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted to happen. Alright, so option number 1, sack Dupe Frog for Ryza. Now the Dupe Frog will miss timing, but we put the monster back on top of their deck. We retain the initiative, and then we keep chilling and vibing, and I think I like that the most. So let's go ahead and Ryza, activate, target their set monster. We're going to run into Herald of Orange, discarding Zeta Reticulant. That is A-okay. I don't mind that in the slightest. Usually, decks playing Zeta Reticulant shouldn't be playing Herald of Orange in order to maximize their Herald, or not their Herald, their Zeta. I think we just pass. We wanted to think there for a second to make it seem like we had plays, but we don't really have plays right now because our normal summon got stopped. So set back row is interesting. We could Solex into Caius, but that walks kind of into brain control. Alternatively, we could Heavy Storm and then go Deep Sea Diva, but then we risk running into the DD Warrior Lady, which is annoying. I think I am just going to Solex into Caius. It does lose to Bottomless Trap Hole pretty hard, but it activates our hands and gives us a little bit more time and breaks the board up. I just think it's the best opportunity here. I'm going to activate Caius, target the back row. It was Deep Prison. That's very good. Now we can't attack because of Soul Exchange, so we have to pass. We now have a pretty significant advantage here. He's going to Hecatrice. Okay, this is going to be bad for us. If he has Christia, this is very bad for us. Here's Valhalla, special out. Christia, yep. This is very bad. We don't have an out to this. I did not expect this. I'm going to be honest, I did not expect this at all. That being said, no, we're just boned. Alright, so the game plan now is to survive. So I'm going to set Diva. Next turn, I'm going to be looking to salvage back the Diva and the Dupe Frog. He also can't special summon, so, you know, he can't even activate his Zeta. He's going to attack with that. Attack for 1500. This also gives us a nice target for the whatever. Alright, salvage is good here because it will turn on our Moray of Greed. So I'm going to salvage, add back the Dupe Frog and the Deep Sea Diva. We'll go ahead and Moray. Put these two back in the deck. Like so. Once again, Zeta Reticulant, like in this style of deck, it's not a card you want to play. Generally speaking, you just want to play like Tethius or more high impact cards. Unfortunately, no, this gets there. This gets there. We can Brain and Soul Exchange and then Heavy Storm the Valhalla. So it's just a matter of what we want to brain here. He's going to have Plague in the grave. We could also just brain the Warrior Lady and just banish the Christia. Which I'm cool with doing, honestly. How does this work? How does this work? When a monster your opponent controls is removed from play, they will get a token. Huh. Interesting enough. I still think it's worth doing it. Give me the Warrior Lady. Unless he has another Herald of Orange here, I think this is the best play. We could play around Herald of Orange by soul exchanging the Christia, double sacking for Gores, and then heavy storming. That's the alternate line. But I think just banishing the Christia is the best play. Activate. Banish, banish. He does get a token. Main phase 2, because of that token existing there, we can summon our Swap Frog, activate, send Treeborn Frog to the graveyard. We could have sent Subsitoad, but I think we're going to try to establish the dupe block, so I think that that's what we're going to do now. If we establish the dupe block and he goes Caius, it's kind of annoying, but I think it's okay. I think it's fine. 1 for 1. I just want to get all of the guys out of my deck so that the vibes are correct, if that makes sense. Grab the Treeborn, activate again. Oh, we could also do something like soft. We could go flip-flop plus dupe, but then if he has Caius, he just hits one of those, so... Do I want to go through Unifrog? Sure, I'll go through Unifrog. And then I guess we'll go swap, send Subsitoad. Swap, send Subsitoad. Sacrifice Dupe Frog, and then sacrifice Dupe Frog. So, I think this is okay. We'll pass the turn from here. We could have left the Subsitoad in play, but again, I'm looking to play around Caius if possible. I don't know if he actually plays Caius, but I'm assuming. Yep, there it is. See? Yeah. I think ending on any other board would have been worse into Caius, because he would banish the dupe and then attack over whatever else it was. If it's flip-flop, I have to like bounce the Caius. He does have to summon the token. Token is mandatory. You don't get a choice, yeah. There you go. Token is 500 attack. He can stack for Plague, but he's already normal summoned, so I'm like, okay here, I think. I don't think I can actually die. The token's 2-star. So he can make an Armory Arm and deal me 1800, or he can make, I'm not really sure, but either way, we do need a top deck to get out of the situation. No, we don't. We can salvage in the soul exchange, so that should work. Dupe Frog's going to activate. I'm actually going to add back the Swap Frog, I believe. Or is it Unifrog? No, it's got to be Swap Frog. I'll add back Swap Frog. I need to leave a target in deck so I can soul exchange and then use Subsitoad if I have to. Alright, so here comes Treeborn. Opponent hasn't commit any more spell and traps, so I'm inclined to Heavy Storm with Valhalla, even though it's very likely that they just have another one. This is really tough. This is actually a really tough situation. I could soul exchange the Caius, sacrifice it for Ryza, target Valhalla. And then I can pitch special swap and bounce the Ryza. Okay, I like that. Let's do that. We're going to go salvage. This is going to add back Subsitoad and Dupe Frog. The second water doesn't really matter. I'm going to soul exchange, target Caius, sacrifice for Ryza, activate Ryza, target Valhalla. I could also have hit the token, and Heavy Storm the Valhalla, but I think it's very likely he has additional Valhallas in hand because this deck plays 6 and he's pretty far into his deck. Here we are going to special summon swap by pitching dupe. We're not going to activate the effect to send. Effect to return. We will return Ryza to the hands and we will pass. So we know he's drawing Valhalla this turn, so we have Valhalla in hand, 3 unknown, very likely an additional Valhalla. I don't know what the chances are of him having something crazy. That's pretty crazy. That can win him the game if he has another card to summon. That being said, he does have Valhalla. He's going to blow up both. Okay, let's see if he has another card to summon here. He's at an insane draw. What the fuck? Yep, he's going to go Plague, stack. This is a high-risk play if I have Battle Fader or anything, because he draw locks himself twice, but I don't have Battle Fader, so I do just lose here. So we have to admit defeat. That was an unfortunate game. I think we played it as best we could, but yeah, we don't really play those types of defensive cards outside of cores, and we were pretty much forced to pitch him pretty early on. Opponent had everything going well for him. He had the Caius when he needed it. He had the Dark Armed when he needed it. He had the Valhalla Christia when he needed it. So it was just like 6 different things had to go right for him to win that game, and I'm not really going to overthink it too much. I think just having like additional boys. Vanities is going to be crazy in this matchup. Trenchell's probably good. He's playing DD Warrior Lady. That's the annoying part. But I do like Vanities. We could do something like Vanities plus Deck Dev to hit the Warrior Ladies and the Heralds, and then Vanities to lock out everything else. I think that's like a solid plan. Threatening Roar is interesting. Regeki Break is interesting. Mirror Force is probably not that good. I'm going to cut Mirror Force. I want all my back row to be chainable. Heavy Storm, it didn't look that great, but I'm sure it has application, so I'm going to leave it in. Especially because people board in a lot of like hateful cards. I'm probably going to board out Threatening Roar too, because I think it's a little bit low impact. I might not though. Maybe it's like Unifrog. Oh god, I wish I had Battle Fader. That card would be so good in this matchup. Side out a Swap Frog, Amore. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we don't side out Swap Frog. No, we do. We want to start Diva. Actually, yeah, we do. Side out Enemy Controller too. I think that's like one of the first cards you side out. Alright, do I want to side in Sirocco to make the deck dev live? Do I want to side in DD Crow to stop Plague and Zeta? Do I want to side in Snowman Eater for Christia? All of these things sound very narrow. The only card I'm really thinking about here is Trap Dust Shoot and maybe Dust Tornado for Valhalla. But I think Trap Dust Shoot is better than Dust Tornado in that circumstance. And because I'm going first, I'm going to cut a Threatening Roar for the Dust Shoot. I think Dust Shoot's just really good. So, yeah, cool. Hopefully we didn't side too much of our engine out. I don't think we did. Only one Swap Frog is really gone from the engine, so we should be okay. And yeah, we have Treeborn Access turn 1. We have Deck Dev turn 1, so I think that this is plenty okay. I'm just going to go Diva, activate. I actually am going to grab the Archer because Archer is a higher value salvage target with Treeborn Access, and we do have Treeborn Access. So I'm going to leave the Gilman in the deck. I'm going to grab Archer. We're going to synchro off into Ally of Justice Catastor. And I'm going to set both Deck Dev and Regeki Break and pass. If he has Heavy Storm, he has Heavy Storm. Like, that's just how it goes. And if he doesn't, then he has to out the Catastor somehow. And when he does go to out the Catastor, we have Deck Dev, we have Regeki Break to keep it around. So I'm pretty happy with the Catastor situation here. Let's see what he wants to do. It could go Valhalla, Special Zeta, try to attack the Catastor. Here's just Armageddon. That's okay. We could have Deck Dev'd in the draw phase to avoid this situation, but I don't mind it too much. I do want to Regeki Break the back row, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to discard Treeborn Frog and just hit the back row. Nice. Alright, we drew the second Diva, which is perfect. That's additional pressure. We could also salvage now, bring back the Archer, but I think just going Diva Gilman is good. Go get Gilman. What are the likelihood they have Tragodia? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I'll attack here for 800. I'll attack with the Diva for 600. Then I'll attack with the Gilman for 17. Alright. Main phase 2. We could leave both of these guys in play, but I am just going to make an android. I want to gain some life points. I could just make a second Catastrophe too, honestly. Life point greed or second Catastrophe? Life point greed is better into Valhalla Guy. But I think second Catastrophe is better if the guy is Christia. So, I'm going to pass the turn. And that's it. Just going to pass the turn. There's nothing to do here other than pass the turn. Set monster. Wait. On set monster. I have effects. I'm on a deck dev. Because I want to see that back row. Chain DD Crow probably hit the Treeborn. That's okay. That doesn't really matter. Sure. There goes my Treeborn. Let's see the hand. Christia, Karma Cut, Valhalla. Okay. Interesting. They want to set the Karma Cut and probably still pass. Still pass, question mark? Okay. Soul Exchange is a good draw. I need to significantly damage my opponent's life points this turn. So I think the best way to do that is to salvage. Is this salvage? They have to Karma Cut Catastrophe. Then they'll special Christia and they'll attack over whatever I summon. But I want to put him low. Just like really, really low. So I'm going to go ahead and salvage. I'm going to grab back Gilman. And I'm also going to grab back Archer. No, Diva. Wait. Yeah, Diva is better, right? So if they go Karma Cut, Special Christia, they can only attack over one of my Divas. Because I'm going to go Diva, Summon Diva. Normal Summon. Activate. Okay. So Special Summon out my Diva. Oh, this is actually bad. They will get a token if they do this now, and they'll stop taking damage. But Battle Phase. Attack for 200. I think this is okay. If he Karma Cuts now, oh, this is actually a mistake. Yeah, now he doesn't have the Christia, though. It's like he sacrificed his Christia to save some life points here. He has Valhalla and a token, but I'm beating this with Gilman, so yeah, we can just pass. I think we're okay now. That was 2 out of 3. We are going to lose our Diva. Yeah, I think he fucked up. Although the Senga would have been discarded before he could use it for Karma Cut anyway. So he's just making the plays to survive, I guess. Substitute is a good draw, question mark. It's okay. Let's see. What's the best play here? I think the best play is this. We go Substitute, activate, sack Diva, go get Swap Frog. Swap Frog activates, send Substitute. We have another Swap Frog, right? Yeah. Sacrifice this, go get Treeborn. Sacrifice this, go get Swap Frog, send the last Substitute to the graveyard. Battle Phase. Run over this for 500. And then 100. Main phase 2, I do want to go activate this guy. Sacrifice Swap Frog. Go get the Dupe Frog. Sacrifice this guy. Go get Flip Flop Frog. And then effect to set. And then I will pass. Trap Dust Shoot. Okay. So he can Dust Shoot me. Ironically, he might take the Gilman. We'll see. Oh, absolutely not. Reborn. Okay, he's going to chain Dust Shoot. Show the hand. Absolutely takes the Caius here. But what he doesn't realize is that I have 1 billion points of damage right now. Because this is Anthem. Right? Yeah, it's all. So if I summon this, this is like 500, 900, 500, 1700. So the Gilman actually represents a lot of damage here. It's going to take at least, what is it, 3,600, something like that? Yep. Main phase 2. Flip Flop Frog. Set it. Pass the turn. Here comes Valhalla. Here comes Christie off the top. That should be okay. Has to attack the Swap Frog. We'll take 2,300. But we have flip for game. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Cool. Cool. So, this game. Valhalla Christia. I think we managed it pretty well. We are going second this time, though, which can complicate things. It may make me want Mirror Force and Snowman Eater a little bit more, because he could have turn 1 Valhalla Christia and we could just lose from that. So I'm thinking like, maybe we cut Dust Shoot going second. We bring back in the Mirror Force, and then we could cut the we could add the Snowman Eaters as well, because I think that they're like decent against his whole deck. We could do that over like, I was happy with the amount of frogs we saw. I was happy with the Diva stuff. And I was happy with the amount of Monarchs. I think Ryza might be the worst. So I think I could cut 1 Ryza, and I feel like I could cut Gores, because I feel like he's not going to play into Gores. So we're going to try this. We're just going to have as many outs to Christia as possible, and we're going to try to make things happen that way. This hand has no outs to Christia, so, I mean, Brain Control is a half out, but we have no other way to convert it, so there's that, which is problematic. Threatening Roar, okay. So I want to go for the turn 1 dupe block, but this is going to get owned by Herald of Orange. There's nothing we can do about that, we just have to play into it. So I'm going to pitch Special Swap Frog, activate the effect. Okay, this is going to send Substitute. My normal Substitute, and activate the effect. Sacrificing Swap Frog. And then we'll get another Swap Frog. No, we'll get Treeborn. This could get owned by Soul Release, but if he's playing Soul Release, like, there's nothing I can do about that. Except for not do this, but I'm going to do what I'm going to do, right? So I'll sacrifice this guy. We'll go get, I think it's just Flip Flop Frog and defense. No. We go double dupe. Special summon dupe. And other dupe. And we can leave the Flip Flop Frog in deck, in case we draw a Salvage and we have like Brain Control plus Substitute. So we can just pass here. He could Caius us. That would suck. That's just life. Okay. This doesn't make anything. This just makes Android, yeah. Sangan can search for Herald of Orange or DD Warrior Lady. Most likely Herald of Orange. Bruh. We have a decent spot, though. I mean, we don't really care about this android all that much. He does have 2 darks now towards Dark Armed. We have to be careful of that, I guess. Yep, there's the Herald of Orange Surge. So, yeah, not great. But, could be a lot worse. Moray. If we bring back Treeborn Frog, we give him an opportunity to banish it. If we're not converting it this turn. We could normal Diva, no effect, steal the android with brain control. But that makes our Moray of Greed worse. I think I'm just going to pass. He'll have to end phase discard before us. I don't think there's really any reason to do anything. You don't want to summon the Treeborn Frog because of Karma Cut either. That card's a problem. Main deck Karma Cuts. This is probably like the most hateful matchup imaginable. We drew Mermaid Archer, which isn't great. It sucks because I do want to bring out the Treeborn Frog. I'm going to have to. Because we have to play through this shit somehow. I'm going to Moray now, just to cantrip. Because Diva just plays into Herald, which I don't really love. Put these 2 back. Shuffle, draw 3. Very unfortunate. Not that unfortunate, actually. We can salvage now and get back swap Substitute. Cool. So now I can set up an even more damaging Substitute lock. I can go Substitute, activate, sacrificing Treeborn Frog. And this will special summon out Flip-Flop Frog in defense position. And then I'll activate his effect to set. He might want to Herald of Orange this. No, he's not going to. Okay. Interesting. He can Black Rose me. Like, that's always been the case. But we'll at least get to add back our Flip-Flop Frog and another Swap Frog, so. Could be a lot worse. Could be a lot better. Hand's not great. If he had made Catastrophe here, it would have been good for us, because we could Soul Exchange into Deck Dev, but once again, we'd have to commit the Deck Dev into the potential Black Rose, which I'm not really a fan of doing right now. I'd rather just force the Black Rose now with our frogs. Here comes Allure of Darkness. We're in not a great spot. He could also just like start Caiusing away our monsters. Yeah, Caius, make Dark End is pretty bad for us. A whole bunch of stuff is pretty bad for us here. No problem. You have a million cards. Probably a very difficult turn for him. It's been a good game. It's genuinely been a good game. The chaos aspect of his deck is interesting. I wonder how this fares against stuff like Blackwing. It's probably okay. Probably not, actually. Sengen seems a little low impact. But I guess Sengen can get you to DD Warrior Lady, which is pretty good. Actually, it's not that bad. Sets up for Sorcerer. There's no way he doesn't have 2 banishes in this hand of 8 cards. Imagine he just has no darks, he just discards his hand right now. That'd be so funny. Okay, yeah, there's one of the banishes. So if he's banishing Chaos Sorcerer, that means I'm really fucked. Like, that means his hand is insane. So, maybe we should have set Threatening Roar. It's very unlikely that we are surviving this turn. He's probably going to Black Rose into like Christia or something like that. Here comes Herald of Orange. He can make Ancient Sacred Wyvern, which is funny. But that doesn't really get him anywhere. He needs to be able to clear the monsters once again. It's funny that he gained life and Ancient Sacred Wyvern would be pretty strong here, but mostly he just needs to get past this moment. This is my issue with frogs, is that when you actually go 16 cards deep into your deck and you don't find a Monarch, granted I did side out a Monarch, but I sided 2 in. What's he going to take here? Oh, this is a Mistworm. That's pretty good. I actually think this is pretty strong for him. Yeah, that's pretty strong. Okay. Yeah, that's probably best case scenario for him. Us losing the... He banished the Chaos Sorcerer. That must mean his Ether Dark is, like, even better. Okay, 2,500. It's fine. Jesus, man. Remind me why I never played this deck. So that has a potential to be Karma Cut. We don't really want to play into that. We don't have any frogs left in our deck, so the Substitute doesn't work with the Soul Exchange like I would like it to. I think the best play here is to set flip-flop, set Threatening Roar. Oh no, shuffle. End phase discard. Alternatively, it's like pitch Substitute, special Swap Frog, and just have the Swap Frog in play so we don't randomly die. I don't think it matters that much. I don't think there's a difference. I'll do it in case he has End phase Space Typhoon. And then I'll pass. We may get Kaiast here, which would be unfortunate. Alright, here comes normal Hecatrice. That doesn't really matter. We'll activate our Threatening Roar now. This should give us the triple bounce. He did use his Herald of Orange. And there's another fairy in play now, so I'm just curious how this is going to go down. Alright. Do I have to normal summon Dupe Frog for this to be good? No. I just want to bounce Warrior Lady Mistworm. I don't actually want to bounce Hecatrice. So, do I even want to do that? We have Deep Sea Diva now, which is good. I think we'll flip summon the Flip-Flop Frog. And we'll return Mistworm. He might Herald this. I mean, that's fine. I need him to Herald this, so... It doesn't target, but up to 2. Yeah, because I control 2 frogs, so... I choose, yeah, just Mistworm, yeah. Yeah. So, I think I want to go... Now, this could be bad because he could have Honest. I should have Honest, honestly. I want to go Diva into Diva, but I can't make fucking Catastrophe because I didn't bring back Treatmorn Frog. I didn't think my turn through properly. But that's okay. We can activate Diva here and see what happens. Actually, we could go Archer. Bounce the Diva. Or we could go Diva Diva. No, let's just go Archer, go Cataster. I think that's the best play. Activate flip-flop effect to set. That back row has to be like a deep prison or some shit. How do I get through this garbage? We just don't. We just have to make Cataster and pray. I should have brought back Treeborn. It would have given me an opportunity to swap bounce Diva. I definitely misplayed there. That might cost me the game. We just set deck dev and pass. We don't need to attack into deep prison. Draw phase is okay. I'm sack for Caius. Caius is going to target the flip-flop frog, most likely. Yep. I'll chain deck dev here. I should have maybe done it in the draw phase. He did have the honest. Right, he has Zeta, double Valhalla. We are going to lose our flip-flop frog, fortunately. So, another 3 for Virus. We are going to lose our swap frog. So, tough situation we're in. Torrential's pretty good draw. Bring out Treeborn. If he has Karma Cut now, we're just fucked. But there's really nothing we can do about it. We have to play around potential top deck second Caius. Oh, I guess we have Torrential. But if he had Karma Cut, I feel like he would have used it last turn. I'm like 99% sure it's deep prison. So I'm going to pass 2 out of 3. Another Caius. So he did top deck the second Caius, which is bad for us. He's going to attack the set monster. That's going to be Dupe Frog. That's going to add back our Swap Frog. Can I draw a fucking Monarch or something? Jesus Christ. 21 cards into my deck with redraws. Bruh. Okay. Yeah. I've just got to set Regeki Break and pass. Trying to think which one of these cards I'm going to discard. 3 out of 3. I could have gone Swap Frog, bounce the Treeborn to discard it, but then I'm just trenching my Swap Frog. Virus hits that. He doesn't get an opportunity to chain. He attacks here. I go Regeki Break on his Caius. Discarding Spined Gilman. Target Caius. Main phase 2, he goes Valhalla, Special Zeta, sack for Caius. Which is interesting. He could have stacked a Valhalla for Plague to play around. This is okay. I'll Torrential here. So this Torrential is going to get Caius and the Zeta and one of the Valhallas. Oh my god, dude. This is insane. This deck just doesn't play payoffs, does it? Okay, well, we can't play into Deep Prison, unfortunately. Is there any way we could make... I'm trying to think if we can make Thought Ruler. I don't think there is. I don't think there's a way to make Thought Ruler. That being said, we can make an Android and try to gain some life, or we can make a Cataster, which I think is probably better. So I'm going to go Special Treeborn. Activate Salvage. Grab back Diva. Grab back Swap. It doesn't really matter the second one because we're going to pitch it. So I'm going to go normal Diva. Activate. Okay, our deck is like literally all good cards. We just need to draw some of them. That's all we need to do. Just draw some of your good cards, Keegan. Just draw some of your good cards. Synchro here into Cataster. This is to play around top deck Christia. And we'll just pass. I don't want to play into Deep Prison and give him a token or anything. I don't want to lose my Cataster. What I was thinking. That's not a good sign. That means they drew something they can play. They had Karma Cut the whole time? What the fuck? They could have Karma Cutted my Treeborn Frogs. That doesn't make any sense. I'm shocked, actually. Just gonna run over the Diva. Okay. I'm genuinely shocked. Why would he not do that? I feel like that's like the point, is it not? I feel like I'm stealing this win, if it's a win at all. We're gonna go Caius, target the Valhalla, run over the token, Tragodia. Okay. Let's see if he draws a 6-star. We finally drew a fucking Monarch, which is insane. How many fairies you got? 1, 2, 3, 4. He's 4 fairies. Here comes Plague. Yeah, this is an issue. But probably not too much of an issue. What level do you make here? 4, and then you make Goyo. He has 4 fairies. That's insane. He had Karma Cut the whole time. What was he waiting for? I don't understand. I feel like the point of this card is to banish all Treeborns, but he's probably gonna make a 4-star. What is it? Probably gonna make it like Goyo or something. Thought Ruler. Okay, that's gonna gain him life. But I mean, yeah, we just have a high density of Monarchs at this point. So it's only a matter of time before we drew one. And we could survive forever walling out with Treeborns. So we hit for that 24. And now the Plague Resource is gone and he's draw locked at least one turn. So Rhoda gets DD Warrior Lady, which gets him to a token. Okay. He's still live for Christia here. We need a top deck of Vanity's Fiend. That's like the best one. Okay, he gets a token. We're going to take 500 if he summons an attack. He is going to summon an attack. Okay. Vanity's Fiend, one time for the fans. Snowman Eater. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad, but it's fine. We'll chill. There we go. Now we're talking. Run over the token. Pass the turn. Yeah, I don't know if I should have won this game. I think my opponent just gave me like 6 million chances, and you can't really give the Frog deck chances. You kind of have to like cut their engine off, and I just feel like I was given too many chances this game. The awkwardness of the Valhalla plus the tokens was interesting too. And him choosing to pitch Valhalla instead of Tragodia when he had 0 cards in hand was very weird. He must have placed too much value on the Valhalla Synchro. Or not the Valhalla, the Plague Tragodia Synchro, but I figured he would have made that one card. Standby Phase. Mind Crush. Swap Frog. Oh. We don't have it. I sided one out. Discard a card random from your hand. Treeborn Frog's gonna get summoned. We're gonna Caius our own monster and then attack for game. I could have Caius my own Caius to not. Was that the match? Did I win the match? I don't remember winning a game versus this. When did I win the last game? GG's. Holy shit, that was a fucking marathon. That was insane. Dude, smiley face. Yeah, in general, I think this deck's a bit clunky. I think Zeta plus... It was cool in this matchup. It was cool to see everything, but just Karma got the Treeborns. Like, what are you waiting for? All right. All right. What's next? What's next? Who's next? Who's next on the agenda for today? I won. Who am I facing? Got the winner of GRP versus Edison only. Oh my god. PTSD. It's happening again. It's happening again, folks. It's happening again. It's happening again. I'm playing Spencer again. God, he luck sacked the shit out of me yesterday. I'm still mad about it, by the way. I'm still mad. He says, I'm sure I will have fun. I hate him. I hate him. I actually hate him. Alright, this hand's great. This hand's goated. It's just pretty straightforward. Go get Swap Frog. Activate, send Treeborn. We'll take a hit. I'm not going to set Regeki Break. I'm not going to set it. We'll take a hit. I was thinking about setting Space Typhoon, but like... I'll Typhoon now. This will give me info. Compulsory. I could bring out the Frog. I think I'm going to Moray for sure. But there's nothing I want to do with the Frog besides Substitute, but I still will bring it out. Even though he could have potentially that one guy. I think I'm going to go actually Swap Frog Send. Is that the plan? There's a couple of options here. If we Swap Frog Send, return both. There are a couple of options here. We could just Moray. We could just Moray. You know? That's like something that's totally acceptable. I think it's pretty clearly Swap Frog Send. And we want to send another Swap Frog. And we want to attack for 1,000. I would like to draw into a Substitute or a Salvage. So he's going to take 1,000. Main phase 2. Activate Swap Frog. Return Treeborn. Set Regeki Break. Pass the turn. So if he wants to attack over my Swap Frog with Shura, I can Regeki Break it. And if he Heavy Storms me, I can Regeki Break my own Swap Frog if I need to. I'm not sure I'm going to want to do that, but I might do that. Okay, here comes Kalut. That's A-okay. He's going to attack. Here comes the Regeki Break. Pitching Treeborn. Targeting this. We built our own Sinister Serpent. It took a little while, but we got there. Second Moray is not ideal, but standby phase, we'll summon out the Treeborn. Main phase 1. Now I will return the Swap Frog to my hand. Activate Moray of Greed. Return these 2 cards. We just need to do this. We have too many dead Morays. Draw 3. Beautiful. I'll activate another one. Because I just want to cycle. And I don't really want a Mermaid Archer in my hand. Even though it's pretty good here. I could have used it effectively here. I just want to find substitute ASAP. This hand is now very stacked. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to open things up with Caius. Keep it simple. Set oppression. He's down bad. He's down bad, as the kids would say. I think it's pretty clearly set Mirror Force here once Dueling Book is done lagging. Lag. The lag is real, bro. The lag is real. Dude, what is going on? I actually tilted. So yeah, pretty good situation we have here. Here's Gale, it's fine. Okay. 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 So now we get the Archer out of the deck. We're gonna go Treeborn, normal summon, activate, special summon Archer, Torrential Tribute. So he does play it. He does play it. That card's very good versus frogs. That being said, we have the resources to come back from it. We don't have our normal summon right now, so there's no real reason to burn the salvage right now. But we're at 8,000. He's at 46. He has way less cards than us. We have high card quality. The Torrential's now gone. And so we're probably just going to win here. Here comes Blizzard to bring back a monster, but this doesn't matter. This just doesn't matter. He has to make Android and pass. He can't afford to play into Gores. He's going to do it anyway. Jesus, he's bad at this game. God, Spencer. When will he learn? When will he learn? Alright, maybe he has Solemn now. Maybe he top decked Solemn. Or maybe he was holding the Solemn for no fucking reason. Alright, so standby phase, we get to bring out the Treeborn Frog. We drew Substitute, which is insane. We can still exchange the Android to guarantee it dies through Solemn, which I think ultimately is going to be our play. Let's normal summon Substitute first. See if he has anything. Question mark. Activate Soul Exchange, target Android. I could have Soul Exchange first, but then he might have Solemn the Substitute. Activate, sacrificing the Android. And then we'll special summon out Swap Frog. Activate, send the last Substitute. Activate again, sacrifice Treeborn. Go get the other Treeborn. Sacrifice this. Go get Unifrog. Wait. We want to go dupe Uni. So I want to go, well actually no, I don't know. Hold up. Do I want dupe Uni or do I want, yeah, I do want dupe Uni. So we're going to go flip flop, sacrifice that. Special summon swap, sacrifice this, go get Unifrog, sacrifice Swap Frog, go get dupe, sacrifice Treeborn, or not Treeborn, Substitute, go get dupe. And then I'm going to go battle phase, attack for 400. Oh wait, I can't. Oh no. Oh wait, I can't. I got him. It's funny because the first time we played on camera, that's how the game ended. Callback. If you're a day one viewer of the Spencer versus Keegan arc, I think we just pass. But again, I don't think we're ever losing this. Unifrog at the very least will force a deep prison, so yeah. His Torrential's gone, so the Dupe Frog's here to stay. He's at least forced to go Icarus into it, which is so bad for him. This matchup's going to be tough, though. He does have Fossil Dyna. He does have a lot of annoying cards. We have Salvage plus Snowman Eater, which is going to be our big winner. We have Siroko's, which is going to be pretty good too. Chicken Dinner. I'm not really sure what else we're going to do, but those two are for sure coming in. Or those four, I guess. Then we have also Dust Tornado to help us deal with some of these annoying back row. It's so funny. The Soul Exchange shit. Okay. Let's go. He says, I think I misplayed. LeMayo. Misplay counter 13. You gotta talk that shit. Oh my god. It's not even fair. It's not even fair. Okay. Well, Torrential's gone, so there's really no reason not to bring out the Treeborn. And there's also no reason not to Caius's back row. There's no reason not to do this. He's not going to solve him. Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah. Yeah, you did misplay LMFAO. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think you did. You know, I'm thinking you did misplay. I'm thinking you did misplay. That's so funny. Okay, does he have Mirror Force too? There's no way, right? Okay, activate, blow it up. What the fuck? He could have stopped. Yeah, you know, I think you might have misplayed. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, now it's impossible to lose. Even if he black roses me, I'm probably still winning thanks to salvage into Android, so it's Jover. It's Jover. Nothing a little sacking doesn't fix, but he can't even black rose me because the Gale's gone. He needs to have Blizzard Bora to black rose me. He could dark armed me, but once again, we have Threatening Roar. We have salvage. He can only pop 3 of our cards. We're going to add back some frogs. Then we can go from there. So here's Blizzard. That's step 1, but he needs like step 2 or step 3 to make this work. Icarus attack could work as well. And bring back Gale. Gale's going to have the Caius. Okay, 1200, 500. Once again, on his double Blizzard bullshit. He literally opened. He does have Blizzard Bora. That's insane. That's so funny. That's actually so funny. Let's see what he's going to do with this, though. He has to Black Rose, right? He's going to activate it. Chain. So then these 2 are going to die. And then Duprog is going to add back Unifrog and Swaprog. Draw for turn. It's Moray of Greed. Okay, we do win, though. We can just get back the Diva and make Goyo, and yeah. Just for BM, I'm gonna Moray and not draw the 2 level 3s. This is just for BM. This is not a good play. Don't make this play. Just for BM, I'm gonna do it. Just to flex on him. Watch me draw the Gilman and the... Okay. Thank goodness. Just for VM. I had to do it. I had to do it. He knows what's coming here. He knows what's happening. Alright. Alright. Dismantled quite easily, I'd say. Freest matchup of my life. I think he maybe made an error or 2 at some point there, but who's to say? Really, who's to say? Fucking destroyed. Holy shit. He said great gameplay. Yeah. Maybe not the best. Alright, we've got these. We could just side it all. Honestly, I love Vanities in this matchup too. I don't hate Deck Dev. I don't hate Dust Tornado. So these are all the cards we could bring in. I don't like Flip Flop Frog in this matchup. I think it's quite bad. I always am down to side out a Moray. I think it's like not that necessary. Man, what else? Threatening Roar is okay, but I just want the 1. I don't want to have too many trap cards, I don't think. Might even side out both, because I'm going second. Don't want to get Icarus. I usually do side out a swap frog. I think the diva stuff might be sus. Like, I might be okay to side out some of it. Like these two pieces. Like Amore. Just because, like, I want to have access to it, but I don't want to be locked under a Dyna and just get my shit pushed in, so maybe side out 1 for 1, even though it's pretty good. Enemy controller. One of the weaker cards. And one more card. Moray. I think Moray of Greed is the worst card in the deck, so yeah, let's just try this. I might be overboarding, but whatever. Okay, this hand looks good. Just has everything I want. There's a lure. We have Snowman, we have Dust Tornado. He could have Whirlwind, that'd be hard to beat. But even then, we have Sirocco. He's losing his own Sirocco. Interesting. Interesting choice. He might have 2 of them. We have to be careful of that. You want to be the last person to use Sirocco if possible. Sirocco's going to be like our last-ditch effort. I only have one way to open up the back row, but Snowman Eater's pretty good. So there's turn 1 Dyna. This isn't very good turn 1, because then you just like get into a situation where it's like, how do you get over Snowman Eater? You kind of can't. So, or Dupe Frog in this case. I'm going to lead on Dupe Frog in cases. Well, actually, I can set Snowman and I can dust his card in the... But he might have Knock. So I think I'm going to lead on Dupe Frog and set Dust Tornado. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to Dust Tornado him here. No, I'm not. I'm not going to play around it. He could go Icarus, blow up both, and then I just get my search. He's going to attack. It's going to be Dupe Frog, and now he can't knock me. Set his back row, set another back row. That's cool. Or set his monster, set another back row. So the new back row is most likely to be Icarus. I'm just going to dust the new back row. Yeah. Dude, he's like a book. He's like a really, like a 3rd grade, 2nd grade level book. Set monster's value. We can just set Snowman Eater at this point. There really isn't too much to get cute with here. Just pass. He can't even attack the Snowman Eater. He has to attack the Dupe Frog. Let's see what he wants to do. Surprised he banished the Sirocco, not the Vayu. Could be a set Kalut though. It could be set Blizzard. Honestly, he's being locked under his own Dyna. It's really funny. That's kind of the issue here. There's Bore the Spear. You only have 1 legal attack. Has to attack Dupe Frog. Alright, cool. Yeah. I think we can just start blowing shit up. Flip the Snowman Eater, blow up the Dyna. Blow up the Dyna. And now we can go for our Substitute activation. If he has Royal Oppression, that sucks, but what can you do? I want to go through all my frogs now. I know he sides DD Crows because I've played against him before, so I'm going to grab double Treeborn. I know he's not Soul Release Gang. I go Swap Frog, activate, send Substitute. Send this little guy, go Swap Frog. Do I have a 3rd Substitute in the deck? I don't think I do. Do I not? Where is it? Hold up, what's in my grave? Oh yeah, there's 3. Okay, so yes. Sacrifice this Swap Frog, Now it's time to get Dupe Frog to get the dupe block. Then we sacrifice Substitute, go get Unifrog. Battle phase, attack directly. Cool. D-Prison. Alright. Well, that would have dealt with our Vanity's Fiend or our Sirocco, so I'm pretty happy that that's gone. He has to break up the dupe block in order to get aggressive, and knowing Spencer, he's probably going to overcommit into the dupe block, even though he shouldn't. So, yeah. This is why I get so mad when I lose to Spencer, because I have read him literally every play this entire game up until this moment. And yet, somehow, he manages to sack me. I'm not sure how. What does this do? What does this even do? Like, he still has to commit another card to beat my Dupe Frog. He still has to play another monster here. Okay, special summons Gale, activates, halves. Okay, so this is 1000 defense. He can make a 5-star. Android, okay. He should attack with the Bora. Okay, 700. This is going to add back me a Swap Frog. And we will take 2400, which is fine. Hopefully he doesn't have another back row here, though. That would be the most annoying shit. Okay, no, he doesn't. Okay, cool. Perfect. So, he's going to pass the turn. Drew Moray. I'm going to bring out Treeborn because there's no reason not to. I think I'm going to Moray first just to see what's up. Putting back Swap and Sub. Our life total is definitely not in a safe place, so I'm thinking maybe Goyo, Steel, Android is option number 1. I think that's the best option because it's the only thing that puts 2 things into play. Alternatively, what we could do is we could go Sirocco, Pump, run over Android, but I'd rather, like I said, save Sirocco for last, especially if he has like a way to deal with our guys. So I'm going to go Diva, activate, go get the Archer, or the Gilman, whichever it was that I left in the deck. Synchro off. Dude, imagine if Diva could grab Snowman Eater. It'd be so fucking insane. Okay, Goyo Guardian. Battle phase. Take the Android. Now, if his set monster is another Dyna, yeah, you don't have Honest. And nice try. Nice try. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if you had Honest and forgot to use it. That's right, Spencer. That's right, motherfucker. We talk shit because we're boys. Just so if you're viewing this, if you're a first-time viewer, you know we're boys. Blizzy, okay. It's going to bring back the Gale. He's back on his Blizzy bullshit. Gale going to have the Goyo. I swear this guy plays 3 Gales. The way he be drawing it every single game. This does get him out of the situation. But he's going to go... He could go Bionic. I don't know if Bionic beats me, though. If his set is Vayu, I don't know if Bionic beats me. Does he have a Sirocco in hand? If he has a Sirocco in hand, his set is Vayu, then he beats me. Which is very unfortunate. Oh, no, wait. He can't synchro with the Gale. I'm just stupid. He's going to go Goyo, steal my Goyo? Is that the plan? Or is he going to take the Android back? Taking the Android back is a mistake. Okay. Glad we're on the same page here. Alright. Now he has back row too, which is annoying. But we have Heavy Storm, so it's totally chill. Alright, Treeborn comes out. Main phase 1. Heavy Storm. Oh. Lucky us. What are we gonna do? Ryza target his set monster run over Gale is really funny. But it's a bad play. It's a bad play. I think it's just Sacrifice for Caius. Target his Goyo. Target Goyo. Switch. Battle phase. Run over this. Run over this. Gain 600. Alright. Brain control's gone. Blizzard's gone. Probably still has at least one Dyna, but Caius beats it. We can Rise of the Set monster next turn. And then guarantee the game, I believe. I think you might have misplayed. Smiley face. I think I misplayed. Misplay counter 14. I don't know if he misplayed or not this game. I think he just got destroyed. He says it's really just too early. We can play again later if you want to see the counter go up even more. He really has double Blizzard. This guy, this fucking guy. I swear to God. You can't make this up. Oh my God. He actually has the play. That's funny as shit. That's so funny. I mean, it's just over. It's Jover now. It's Jover. He really should just... What can you do sometimes? Target this. Oh, this is gonna be demoralizing. Brain control. I want the Blizzard to play around Kalut. I'll say nice Kalut. Battle phase. Attack. 48. Main phase 2, I can make Dark End if he has Gores. He doesn't, but I could have. He says fair. I'm gonna make Starbucks Dragon. Pass the turn. This was brutal. This didn't feel like a pleasant experience for Spencer. Battle phase, Stardust. And he's direct. Alright, GG's. 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 Destroyed. Alright, let's move on to the finals. Who's in the finals? Alright, who's in the finals? Alright, who's in the finals? Let me find out real quick. Let me find out real quick, lads. Phone's not loading messages. God. I got my revenge. I got my revenge. Why is my Discord not, like, working? What the fuck? Is Discord crashing right now? What is going on? Discord's, like, not letting me load stuff. Huh? I am not able to load anything on Discord right now. What the fuck? What the fuck? Terrible time for Discord to crash. Well, I don't know who's in the finals, but for me, that's finals enough. I beat Edison only, and that's all I cared to do. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.